Sabian James here in Traphagen School with our parent liaison extraordinaire, Jaquetta Jenkins of Traphagen and Parker, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. First of all, the people want to know, what is the exact role of a parent liaison?
So as a parent liaison, I basically help to bridge the gap between school, home, and the district.
Okay. So what ways have been successful, I would say, outreach programs that you have had in order to get the parents involved?
We do a lot of outreach in our community. We send home mailings, flyers. We communicate with our parents via phone, email. So there's a couple of ways we communicate with our parents here in the district.
What events do you have coming up that can kind of further engage the parents into getting involved in their child's education experience?
Well, that's a great question because we have a lot of events coming up. We have our family math night coming. We're introducing our ELA nights. We also are going to have parent parties, and we'll be seeing those throughout the district.
Very good, very good. What are goals? We'll get you out of here on this question right here, 'cause I know you got things you have to do. What are some of your goals in the upcoming school year that you would like to see accomplished?
Well, as a parent liaison, we also increase parent involvement in all of our schools. So one of my goals is to increase PTA involvement. With our events that we have, with our fundraisers, we are also looking to increase the involvement that we have for Parent Involvement Day, for Grandparents' Day, and those are mainly our goals.
Those are the mainstays. I know I said I'm gonna get you out of it, but just on how would they be able to get information on these? Is this going through the mailers and the emails that you were saying?
Yes.
If people aren't that now, for the people that aren't that may be watching the show, how would they be able to get involved with this also?
If they're not family members of our
Correct.
students? That's a good question. Well, we can work on delivering mail and flyers out to the community as a whole, to all of our Mount Vernon residents.
Okay. All right. Yeah, don't want to trip you up or nothing like that, but it was just something that just occurred to me. What if I'm outside of the circle? I
That's a
want to
good question.
get us want to get in the loop. Well, there you have it. Parent liaison extraordinaire Jaquetta Jenkins of Traphagen and Parker. Sabian James, we will see you guys next time. Thanks for the time. Sabian James here, Traphagen School. We are sitting here with two members of the Student Advisory Council with the Superintendent, Makai and Natalie. How were your summers?
Pretty well. My family went to Six Flags. We stayed at a hotel. That's pretty much it.
Did you go on the Wonder Woman ride?
No,
You were scared?
no. Too dizzy.
I was too dizzy, okay. And how about you, Natalie?
Well, my summer was okay. I went to Florida and I went to Disney World and the Universal Orlando Studios.
Oh, snap, stepping it up. All right, you one-upped you on this one, bro. You're Six Flags Universal, but that's all right. You guys had a good exposure to some fun times this summer. Student Advisory Council, talk to me about that. What was that experience like for you?
It was pretty good. Pretty nervous throughout the whole time, but pretty comfortable.
Did it make you nervous also?
Not really. I actually had fun being able to choose something for once that actually mattered.
Oh, well, right on. There it is. Empowering the students is always a way to try to encourage them to strive for things higher in life. What are some of your goals going into this school year?
So I'm trying to make the high honor roll, be more social, be less social and be more quiet in class.
Well, there it is, self-control.
Well, for me, I would like to become a better speller because I can't spell very well at all, at all. And I would like to make a wee bit more friends because I tend to hang out with a certain amount of people and just ignore the rest.
Well, they say if you keep your circle tight so the squares won't get in, so it may not always be a bad thing, but the spelling thing, I think that'll come with time. I wasn't the greatest speller myself when I was in my formative years, but as I got older and I read more, I started realizing the relationship between, sounds and phonetics and everything like that. But you guys seem to be on the right path for the year. We wish you the best in your endeavors, and hopefully next year you'll have higher aspirations to reach, and that these experiences will help shape and mold your future coming up for you. So Sabian James, Makai, Natalie, Traphagen School, we will see you guys next time. Save James here at Traphagen School. I'm here with the SRO, Officer Greco. First of all, Officer, how has today been going and how's your summer been?
Today's been very good so far. The summer was interesting because we were out of the school environment, so it was a chance to see and interact with kids outside the school, and it showed how much of an impression we made upon the kids throughout the school year.
That was going to be my next question. Like, how do you foster the relationships to be positive ones to give the kids another perspective to view police officers in?
It's a different interaction with the police department because, unfortunately, in a city, a lot of interaction with the police are on a negative basis, and I've seen parents of the children I have in the school, and they're like, oh, I remember you, from this and that. But with the kids, it's like we're just trying to show them there's a different, how should I word, a different aspect of how the police department operates.
How did you actually get this position? Is it voluntary or do they draw straws or how does that work?
They actually put out an order requesting if anybody was interested. Okay. So we fill out paperwork saying yes, we're interested. That's voluntary. But then after we did that, they still have to select you and go through your history as a police officer, make sure you have nothing that it's good for you to be around children. Right. Then you go to a National Association of School Resource Officers. They go through a training for that.
Sure. So give me one of your main highlights of working in the school with kids from kindergarten up to 7th grade.
Honestly, the biggest highlight is just the relationships that we've built. Like you see them after school on the streets. Like I said, in the summertime, we weren't in the schools, and it was just a relationship. Hey, Officer Greco, like people that I'm from Brooklyn, so I know how the inner city operates. Right. They don't really talk to the police on the outside. Right. So it's just building those relationships with the community.
Absolutely. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Well, listen, you guys. We want to thank Officer Greco for his time. We're here at Traphagen School, SRO, right here. Takes communities, part of the community here to help raise your child.
Takes a village.
Takes a village. That's what. Thank you, sir. It takes a village. He's part of the village and the community, all in one. All right, Saving James, Officer Greco. Catch you next time.